Welcome back to your live continuing coverage of NAB 2016 on BeTerrific. I'm Michael Artsis. You are the Terrifics. We're live in Los Angeles. Wow, that would be amazing. We got there really quick. We're live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm losing my mind. It's only day 2 here. How crazy is that? You guys are the Terrifics. You make BeTerrific special. At BeTerrific TV on all social media. And of course, we're hugvr.com/BeTerrificTV for live VR of this. Live. You can go and experience this in VR. Go for it. I want to say hello to Jenny, who's watching in our chat room from Finland. Of course, Paul Dixon watching in the UK. The extender is here. He's not in our chat room. He showed up. How awesome is that? And we've got a lot of other Terrifics that are watching all over the place. Thank you for your wonderful feedback and for watching. Please keep it coming. Connect at BeTerrific.com if you'd like to join the Slack chat or send us feedback. I've got Tether Tools here. These guys are great. We use the Tether Tools tabletop right here on set. And all the time to hold my laptop. And usually we use it as our product table. We're holding the monitor with it right now, the data video monitor recorder. So you can't see that, but we have multiple Tether Tools tops.
We do.
And we love Tether Tools. Laura and John, thank you guys so much for joining us. You got a lot of new products to show off. Great for NAB for creating a video with your DSLRs and continuing to create it without having to change batteries.
Exactly. Yeah, we have a brand new product on the market, very exciting. It's called a case relay, and it's called a relay because it's actually a relay system for powering your camera. So it works with most DSLR and mirrorless cameras on the market. And the way it works is a coupler goes into the bottom of your camera, just a small little device. You can open that up and kind of show us how it works. If you have a battery grip on it, the coupler just goes into the inside here. If you have no grip, you just slide it right into the battery port. Little cable door lets the cable come out. And then what you do is you plug that coupler into the case relay system. So this relay actually is a 1200 milliamp hour battery pack. And it has a battery inside. We're using it with the Nikon D800. That battery is about a 1900 milliamp hour battery. Sony A7 is about 1150. So the case relay actually holds about as much or more power than your camera battery does.
Wow.
And then what you do is...
See, we could use this because we're using an A7S on a shape rig and we're using Anton Bauer batteries, which are great, but they're huge and they're heavy.
Right.
So it adds like 8 pounds. I think DJ would love to use this. This is for our wireless roaming camera that we're doing.
Right, right. So weight is a big issue, of course, with everyone on the go, and the ability to be non-proprietary. So the great thing about this, case relay has its own battery, so you can see the camera is powered, but this is really your primary power source. You plug your USB.
Oh, so you can hot swap those if you had to.
You can hot
That's
swap
the
them,
idea.
exactly. So this is a just general 5 volt, 2.1 amp or higher battery. This is Tether Tools version at 10,000 milliamp hours.
10,000 milliamps. How long will that?
So we've got 5 battery lives for the Nikon D800. So this will last as long as
5 batteries?
5 batteries.
You're leaving this here, right?
It's a pretty cool system for video, especially. You don't want to be changing out batteries on a regular basis. You want to be able to hot swap and go and not lose any momentum with your shoot. So if this battery here ends up running low, it's a really cool system. It lights on just by tapping it, turns it on. If your battery ends up running low, you want to disconnect, you simply just unplug that, and then the case relay will indicate that there's not another battery power source by a green blinking light. If this were to drain down, it would go to yellow and then to red. So you still have a full camera battery life to
And you
swap.
can plug in another one of these.
And then you just plug in another USB
And this could
battery
also charge my cell phone.
And it charges your cell phone and your tablet and all of your small USB devices.
Wow.
So it's really versatile in that way for one power system on a tripod, or if you're a wedding shooter or wedding videographer, you just pop this in your pocket.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have a little belt loop that lets you put the relay right on your belt.
Okay.
And you can be mobile and on the go with it.
And do you have a bracket to mount it on like a shape rig?
We do. Yeah, we have brackets to mount it onto different rigs. You can mount it directly on a tripod. A lot of people use our tether table with a crossbar system. You can mount it right on the crossbar.
Wow.
And then this little
How much is this system?
So the case relay itself is $99.
Okay.
And the battery pack at 10,000 milliamp hours is $49.
Wow. And now what if I already have a 10,000 milliamp battery pack, because I do.
It's totally universal.
It's universal, so I could just use mine. But I like using yours better for 2 reasons. One, I like that tap feature. I like the slimness. Most of the 10,000 milliamp batteries are really big.
They're bigger, right? It's a really nice slim line. It comes in the brushed silver, and then we have the covers that go over it.
I like
orange and black.
Yeah.
You know us, we like orange. So everything's got to have a little bit of tether orange in it. That device right there is actually a great way to mount it. That's called the Strapmore, and that would just go directly on your stand legs. And then you would put this in the middle, wrap it around, and it would hold the case relay onto your stand.
I see that. So you put around the stand legs here, and then the thicker part for the...
And that can hold all kinds of different accessories. People use it with Anton Bauer batteries, with laptop batteries.
Wow. With
they're shooting
Anton
tethered.
Bowers, those things weigh as much as my car.
I know. We have an extender that goes in. It's an additional
Okay.
piece of this, and it goes in. It wraps all the way
And
around
it'll
the bigger
hold it,
batteries.
though.
And it holds it.
Wow.
It's a really specialized gripper elastic on the
Yeah.
inside, so it holds on to
You
pretty
guys
much
have
anything.
solutions that are just so smart and intelligent.
That's all him.
It's all you?
He's
You're
our
the
product
creator?
designer. Yeah. Yep.
Sort of.
Sort of. You're very
Yes.
humble. I can see. He's blushing.
Right, right.
I haven't seen this color red since I looked at our backdrop and our
Yeah.
BeTerrific logo.
He doesn't like to talk about himself. That's
Yeah.
why I do most of the media interviews. But yeah, Josh is our product developer, designer, makes pretty much everything solution
We
oriented.
have a great designing team.
We
I
do.
don't do all the design.
Yeah. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Yeah.
You can't take the credit. Do you ever wonder why when an actor or actress gets up to accept the Academy Award,
They
they
thank
don't?
their mother.
But they thank everybody. Which I mean, it's a team effort. You have
It
to
is,
thank everybody. But
always.
they never say, I really feel so proud of this, and I've worked so hard to get this. They're just like, hey, I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank this person. How about just saying like, hey, it's great to be here. Thank you.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
It is. Yeah. So.
That is that you designed some really great products. I mean, look at this, and the cup holders. You know what? Would you make cup holders for this, please? Because
Director chairs do need them. That's
They
a good
do.
point. We could just make something that goes over the top and.
they're on every single set. And look, I mean, I've got a drink, but you can't have a drink. So
True.
all you have to do is like a little clamp here with an arm and a cup holder.
We could figure that out for you.
Yeah, and I mean, it probably costs 12 cents to make. You could probably charge $23, and it'd probably take 2 hours to design. Now I'm designing for him.
There
right?
you go.
Yeah.
Come on over. We
I
love collaboration.
I
We
know he
collaborate
works
with lots of
fast,
people.
except for when the boss is around. He's like, "Oh, it's taken me a week." No, I'm just kidding. Wow, this little box here. Yep, there's a lot of intricacies in that.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
No,
there are. I'm
there's
teasing.
a few. The
Yeah,
neat
all
thing,
right.
you're holding one of our signature products, which is the orange cable. Of course,
Yeah,
we're known
the
for
orange
Tether,
cable,
for
yes.
Tether Tools. The neat thing about Case Relay is, say you run out of battery power,
Yeah.
but you're shooting on a location where there is wall power accessible, you can actually plug Case Relay into our extension cable.
Oh, see, I thought
and
that
then
was
power this to the wall.
I thought that was to tether the camera, but no.
It is usually, but it's got a multi-purpose.
Okay,
and
so now a USB extension cord. We need a bunch of these, not
Yeah.
even for power, for all sorts of other things.
so now
Wow.
if you do want to power it, but of course
You
if
should
you're
sell
moving
these in
around,
Walmart. I mean, seriously, everybody needs USB extension cords now.
Yeah, they're helpful
Wow.
for sure.
Nobody makes them. And
Right.
Okay, so now you can plug this in, you can tether your camera, or you can just plug it in for more power, or wall power. Whatever.
Right, so then
oh
with a
my
USB
God,
wall adapter,
you just
that
made
goes in.
a very inexpensive way to buy the continuous power for that, or to have continuous
Right.
power for that.
So
So
the
it's totally
idea
versatile.
is it is continuous, or uninterrupted power source for sure.
But
with
but
this.
plugging it into a wall is as good as
Yes,
guaranteed. So
exactly.
this is your patented orange cable. Usually it was used for tethering cameras, but now you
Right.
can use it for an extension cord.
Right.
Very cool and
And
very
then-
durable. Don't worry about that.
That slides.
We're not letting it out of here anyway. So explain to me. So this is the thing. I love this because you might on a job put tape over that, but you say don't put
Right.
tape over it. We'll build. This is intricate. I was kidding. It really is. This is like one of those Petrushki dolls, or what do they call them?
Yes, there's multiple dolls that come in and out of it.
Yeah.
So the idea behind it, yes, you can use gaffer tape for lots of different things. We
And you can
personally
get your
aren't so fond
cables
of
all
it.
sticky.
You
Yeah.
can get your cable sticky. And the challenge with gaffer tape is if you taped it together, it would probably stay together, but it doesn't stop someone from tripping on this or stepping on it and actually breaking the casing.
Right.
So the idea behind this is called our jerk stopper extension lock. It's part
Because
of the
only
cable
jerks step on
management.
cables.
Well, no, it just
I
goes
know,
with
but
our
I-
jerk stopper line. But it does,
Come on,
you
that
know,
was
it
good.
helps.
That was quick,
It
right?
was quick. It
Yeah.
was good. I'll give you that.
I'll be at the Improv here.
We've already bought tickets. We're first
Excellent.
row. You can have us
I'm
all
at
you
the
want
Riviera,
back.
actually.
Perfect. All right, so this essentially just goes over the edge, and that way now you're protected, and it doesn't actually come
Wow,
apart.
that
so
is
the
excellent.
cable stays
I like
together.
that. It doesn't come apart, and it's protected for
right.
breaking.
And we do have little weatherproofing bumpers that go in those as well. So
Right.
if
Very,
I brought
very
them
cool.
on set, I would have definitely dropped them on the floor. But they go on
How
the
much
edge.
is this?
So the extension cables run $36.95, $37.95, and then this I think is $11.95.
And
mean-
this will pass.
And that covers.
And this will pass USB 3. This is genius.
Yes.
How did you come up with this?
Just it was a need.
So let me ask you something. Does the boss say, "Hey, I need you to come up with this product. I have an idea, blah 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 blah, for an extension cable, and then we got to protect it"? Or do you go, "Hey, I got an idea. Let's make an extension cable"? Or are you the boss and just pretending to be Charlie?
A little bit of all of that, but
Yeah.
actually, most just listen to our customers.
Yeah.
That they have this problem. They keep stepping on, breaking them. replacing them, and how can we solve that challenge for them?
And you guys started so that cables don't get yanked when you're tethering them to Tether Tools to laptops and stuff on photo shoots, and then you said, hey, we can make the tabletops and we can do all this stuff, and then we got the cup holders and all these accessories, the hard drive mounts and everything.
Exactly.
This seems really interesting. It seems pretty, beefy. And I noticed that other extension cords don't have this that are USB, and they, of course, they're only like 6 inches long. What does this part do?
That is active electronics. It's an active extension cable. So what it does is it brings the signal in, and it preserves it and amplifies it to go the longer distances. So you won't have any degradation of your signal.
And it'll be data as well.
Yeah, data and power.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And for $36, I'm not kidding. You should have this, because you think I'm kidding. Everybody needs this in their house now. You know what I have to do to plug my phone in? I have to go behind the cabinet and pick up the short cable that fell, and then I gotta reach behind, plug it in, and hope I can balance my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You've experienced this, right? Or I got to buy one of those docks that I then have to buy every time I buy a new phone.
Right.
Why not
Just solves the problem.
Yeah. So I'll take 10. Yeah. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. TetherTools.com.
Thank you.
TetherTools.com.
Mm-hmm.
You guys aren't impressed we use your product?
We're very impressed. We're always excited, and we always share out your videos when we
Thank
see
you.
everybody on there.
I guess you're not impressed because you've seen it before. You're like, oh, okay.
No, we're thankful.
Yeah.
I mean, the great thing is it works for you in a different way than a lot of people use
Right.
it. You use it, and people use the tables in
People tell me all
all
the time we
different
should
ways.
put a desk, and then I feel like Jay Leno. I have to tell jokes and be like, hi, how you doing? Well, thanks for coming.
The great thing is you can be really portable with it.
Right.
It works for your setup no matter where you are.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. It's
Good.
very cool. We need
We're
more of
glad
them.
it-
We need to have them all over, because we could use them for everything back here too.
Yeah, that's true.
In our wonderful red room. We call it
Right.
the red room instead of the green room. The
It's an
shining.
impressive
Yeah.
system. What
Thank
you're
you.
accomplishing here with all of the different video feeds is
Yeah,
really
live
impressive.
on Facebook and all that stuff,
Yeah.
on YouTube, live VR. Thank you very
Right.
much. And that's all data video gear. It's
Nice.
pretty cool. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming on. We hope
Thank
to see
you for
again
having
soon.
us.
Everybody's got to check out TetherTools.com. Really smart products that are really necessary, that are really durable. And I know that a lot of people use them, but in the video world, not as many people know about them. So I'm glad you're here and we're sharing them, and you have products that work for everything: video, photo, the whole gamut.
Absolutely.
I bet
Thank
you we're going to put that on DJ's A7S and get rid of that wonderful Anton Power brick. It's a wonderful battery, but it also weighs a lot. So
Sure.
this works
Makes sense.
very well. All right,
Thank
we're
you.
going to take a quick break. We'll be back with a whole lot more. Your live continuing coverage of NAB 2016 on BeTerrific, presented by Data Video. Don't go anywhere. You are the Terrifics.